Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Wednesday check-in. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. Also, follow me on TikTok for TikTok Tuesdays, and make sure you follow me on all the other social medias and check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everybody doing? I am struggling to be awake right now. I went to bed kind of late, so it was about 1:45, 2 o'clock, or like 1:30 to 2:30 that I went to sleep. And then my sister like sent me a message and called me at 7 something on her way to work, and I laid in bed until about 10:45, and it's 11 now at the time of recording this, and I am so ready to just crawl back into bed, but there are some things that I need to get done. So, anyways, my entire weekly schedule has been completely thrown off kilter, and I'm a little okay with that. I've been saying for a while that I was getting tired of my routine that I was in, like Monday is doing this, Tuesday is doing that, Wednesday is doing this, blah, blah, so on and so forth. Like, it was really starting to get to me, and now I'm able to just sleep and relax and do whatever the hell I want to do. And it's kind of like a really nice vacation. But in the or in the in between of sleeping and just doing whatever I want to do, I have been doing a lot of gaming lately. And if you are just tuning in and finding out about this, I sorry. I was recently given a PlayStation 4, and I've just been playing that. And if you look on the channel, you're going to see that there is a new gaming playlist. And I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to game and have it updated solely on the Hello Cupcake channel, or if I'm going to make a completely different channel called Hello Cupcake It's Me Gaming. But it's just going to be me playing games from the PlayStation 4. So the whole shtick to it is me as a new time gamer playing and getting my ass handed to me by like competitions or whatever else that I come up against in the game. Right now I'm playing Infamous Second Son, which is one of the only reasons that I wanted a PlayStation 4 is for this specific game. There is a downloadable game called Infamous Sunlight or something like that, or anyways, there's another game that is exclusive to PS4, and then there's another game that is exclusive to PS5. And well, since PS5 is such a brand new console, it's going to take me forever before I get one of those, if I ever get one of those. Um, and if I knew how, or if there was a way to stream from the PlayStation 3, I have one of those also, and I would stream from my PS3 because I have a ton of games for that. But, so far, for having just gotten this system, I already have like 6 or 7 games. Thank you, eBay and miscellaneous marketplace sellers. Uh, I was looking into getting the PlayStation Vita because I found out that you can stream um, your PlayStation game or your PlayStation console to your Vita. And so I could be out and about and then playing my infamous game from my Vita. I don't know if I am able to stream or whatever, but um, even though the Vita is like super old, it's still hella expensive. It's like the cheapest I've been able to find it so far is 120 or 115. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not trying to spend $115 on a outdated system like that. Um, I mean, I was going to for the PlayStation 4 anyways, but I just don't have that money anymore. Like I use the way that I'm getting the games is leftover Christmas money. So, or the money that was given to me for Christmas, I should say. Um, but above and beyond that, I'm having a lot of fun gaming. I was streaming Spider-Man there for a little while. After I finish Infamous, the Second Son, I am then going to probably get into Spider-Man or Jedi: The Fallen Order. I'm not sure which one I want to get into next. But yeah. So that aside, uh, I have not been walking the way that I should, and part of it is the fact that instead of walking, I'm sitting in front of the TV watching or playing the game. But the other part of it has been the screwy weather that we've been having here in the Pacific Northwest. Like it's either super cold and raining, or it's super cold and just sunny out. And also, my car is starting to have issues again. I need to make a phone call to the shop, which I'm going to do after this video. I went to drive it home the other day, and the heat gauge went from like where it's supposed to be all the way tapped out. And this is after I went to Jiffy Lube and asked them to put coolant. Like, I'm like, I need to top up in coolant. And I guess they only put water. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not very happy. And with the fact that it is just fresh out of the shop, I got to see what's going on with that, because there's absolutely no reason why it should have overheated, and no reason why the coolant inside of the radiator should have been gone. So yeah, that's what I get to do. And then there's also my therapy today at 1. So yay, fun for that. But yeah, above and beyond that, really nothing too spectacular going on. I've been doing some house cleaning here and there, just like I've just been dedicating 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes to just like one little area. And it's like, okay, I'll get as much as I can done in 5 or 10 minutes. I set a timer and that's all I do. And then I walk away from it and then I attack it or another spot for 5 or 10 minutes. And then that's all I do. And that's been making a pretty significant difference. I'm feeling like I am actually gaining some ground versus just like, well, meh, whatever. Um, and I got myself a coat rack the other day, and it doesn't really fit anywhere in my house at the moment. So I kind of made a spot for it. I'm just like, I'm not sure that I really like it right there. But um, since I have this really nice jacket and some nicer clothing items, like I don't want to just throw them on the ground or put them on the chair where the cat could sleep on it and get it all full of fluff or whatever. I want to actually take care of it. I want to utilize it and like make it look nice. So, um, my sister's like, well, why don't you just hang it up in your closet? Well, my cat goes into my closet and he, sometimes sleeps on top of the coat hangers or, you know, there's just so many different things. And then like my bathroom looks like my closet because I have clothes hanging all over the place in there. Um, I don't know why bathrooms don't have closets built into them because I find that even if I do put my clothes in my closet, they inevitably end up in my bathroom anyways because that's where I'm getting dressed. And my laundry room is right off of my bathroom. And so if it's not hanging up, it's in the laundry room. And um, I just think that it's, interesting or whatever. Uh, and plus, I live by myself, so I don't need to close the door to go to the bathroom. Not that my cat would allow that to happen anyways. And that's where his litter box is, so the door has to stay open. So, so I just have most of my clothing that I wear on a daily basis in there. Um, it just works out for me. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it for right now. And like I said, I have a therapy appointment coming up in a little bit, so I got to start getting ready for that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I know it's kind of a short video, not much content to give you today. Hopefully, there will be something more exciting come Saturday. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you are interested in watching me game, you can do so by liking, subscribing, and clicking that little bell notification so that you can be notified when I am going to be going live. And also let me know if I should create an entire channel that is dedicated just to the gaming or if I should just leave it as is and call it good. Also, check out the podcast. You can actually access the podcast here on YouTube also, but I've been having a little bit of an issue with that. As it gets uploaded to YouTube, it goes private, and I don't know how to fix that. And there was like 15 episodes or like different podcast things that were private that I had no idea was private. So now I know that I have to keep that as a conscious reminder and like okay, I have done the podcast. Now go check the YouTube channel to make sure that it has it up and going. But you can find the podcast anywhere that you get podcasts: Spotify, Google Music, um, Amazon, pretty much anywhere that there is a way to access podcasts, you can find my podcast. And it's just Hello Cupcake It's Me, a podcast. So, anyways, remember you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. In a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world. Be good, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.